So now let's talk about deleting records in your table. And before I show you how to do it, the big question you got to ask yourself is, do you really want to do it? Is this really what you want to do? As soon as you delete a record, or 5 million of them, they are gone forever. Unless you have a backup, the moment you hit enter, all the records that condition is true are going to go away. This is one reason you need to be thinking about how you're going to be designing your database system and asking yourself, do you want to really delete the record, or do you simply want to update the record to a quote-unquote deleted status? And this is something to be thinking about for yourself when we start talking about like privacy concerns in the modern world, where a lot of people think like, oh, I deleted my information from that platform, so all of my information is gone. Here's the reality, right? If you actually do a delete statement, your data is gone, and that might run into some weird problems. It might actually be legal or regulatory problems for some of these different platforms. So one of the things that they might do is they simply might change the record status to deleted. So therefore, you as a user, when you go to use the platform and you're looking for your records, your information, none of the quote-unquote deleted records will show up because the status is deleted. So when you do that select statement, you can say, select all from table where status does not equal deleted, right? Or does equal not deleted or whatever, right? To show it. So a lot of times the better thing to do is simply create your schema with a status for the record, and the status can either be active or inactive or deleted, and instead of deleting the record, you simply change the status so that the information appears to the end user to be deleted, but in your system it isn't really. And again, this is a really important thing to think about, because think about it this way, like imagine a user comes into your system and they accidentally delete information. What are you going to do for the user then? Or imagine a hacker, right? A hacker is able to compromise your systems. Maybe they use the person's username and password. Maybe they have the username and password sitting on the whiteboard somewhere, and a hacker, as in a 9-year-old kid who was really pissed off at the teacher, decided to delete their information. What happens when they go, oh my golly, a hacker got into my account and all my information was deleted, right? If all the records simply got flipped to an inactive status or a deleted status, then you, as the platform owner, can just go through and change the status, and voila, we recovered your account, right? Those are some of the real world things that you need to be thinking about. So again, be careful with deleted in many ways. In order to delete, again, it's all very simple. Delete from table name where column name equals whatever value it is that you're looking for, right? Again, most likely this will be row ID or the primary key to make sure you only delete one record at a time. But again, as long as this condition is true, it'll delete all the records. If we come here, again, we can take a look at this. So select all from people. We can see Bob, Tim, Sue, Pat, so on and so forth, right? So then we can come here. We can say delete from people where name equals Bob. Right, so we want Bob to be gone, and here we see that Bob is now gone. Again, to be clear, anywhere that any records that have Bob as a name would also be gone, so be careful with that, but that's all there is to deleting a record. To delete records, you can also use wildcards, so you use that like, as we've done before. So delete from table name where column name like, and again, you put the wildcards in there, so either percentage or underscore, and whatever value it is, right? So here, if we take a look at example, if we want to delete any record that has a B in it, right? All the B's go away. Get the B's out, right? Select all from people. We can see we have Billy, Brad, and Bess. We want Billy, Brad, and Bess to be gone. So delete from people where name like, and basically anything with B in it. And then we do select all from people, and we can see Tim, Sue, and Pat are there. So all the B's are now gone. So that is how you can use a like with wildcards to get rid of anything that matches a certain pattern. As always, be careful.